he just was like,
He was
going hard, and you saw the whole thing. You know, on the
He was
sideline.
I've never seen him move that
Yeah,
fast.
so-
But he also, like, I was trying to figure out, like, I was thinking to myself, he literally must be, like, going in there, and literally, like, the first letter he picks up is...
But no, it's because Bobby and Godfrey were finding the letters
That makes sense.
and giving them to him. So, and
That
at the
makes
time,
complete sense.
and I didn't catch on to it until it was over. And I was like, oh.
I couldn't
Like,
figure
we
out how
should
he
have
was
been
going so
helping each
fast.
other. Yeah, we should have been helping each other instead of, and it's because of the I think because of the $5,000. Everyone's like, oh man, like I want to win this myself. But then Bobby and Godfrey teaming up with Bruno, like it's 3 against
And it was a smart plan.
team. It's a
It was
very smart plan, and we didn't catch on to it in time. And, you know, Sarah and Zach were trying to do that, but by the time Sarah was giving Zach letters, it was too late. And Zach was, I mean, he almost caught him.
He was
too
like
short.
3
He was
letters
very
off or
close,
something.
But, yeah, so sucks, but yeah, but no, very eye-opening, and that's
It's scary how much
scary.
like he has just like
So much
G
more.
had control over this house,
Now,
but G
Bruno.
was like a
Figurehead, sort of, in a sense.
he was a what?
He was like a figurehead, like,
Yeah.
like it's like, oh, there's she, but really, it's Bruno.
Bruno.
It's Bruno, because everybody loves Bruno, and that's why.
But had you put him up on the block against it, like
Exactly, right?
that's really scary.
How is he gonna go home? And that's like I want to put up. I would ideally, you know, Bruno Bobby would be good, but then send Bobby home because Bruno stays, but then.
Bruno comes back and
Exactly,
Bruno says,
right?
oh,
And then he blows us up.
pulls the
So, I mean,
heartstrings.
do we keep Bobby and then try and get rid of Bruno? But then how do we get rid of Bruno? Who do we have to put next to him to keep him?
I don't know.
Like, who's
I
more
absolutely-
likable
there's-
than him, right? Like, Ashley?
Yeah, that's
Something like, I think then it would be like,
Yeah.
okay, then we gotta send Bruno home.
That's
but
true.
anything else, he's staying.
Yeah.
And that's why he's very, very scary, and we need to send him home.
yeah.
So, but we've got a good core. We've got some numbers, so that'll help for a vote. And hopefully Zach can rope in Ashley a little bit.
Oh, she's roped.
And Kev,
That's not a
exactly.
problem.
With the Bruno thing, who knows? But I think he can get her. And Kev with Peely, and then
Yeah, both those girls are roped in.
yeah, so
They're fine.
so
That's
even if-
perfect.
so that's
He's
the
doing
thing.
a great job. He's doing
Yeah,
a great job.
exactly.
Like,
So
that's what we need
yeah,
right now.
100%. And then, so hopefully then, if there's a scenario in which Bruno is up, and we need to get him out, they'll be roped in enough to be like, yep, let's do it. Because everyone else is game to get rid of him.
What's their job to show them that, like, now that G's out of the house, who's the one really with the power?
And it's Bruno. And
They need
so,
to show them that.
yeah, and exactly. And as much as it sucks that he won, it's actually hopefully going to make everybody realize how dangerous he is and how powerful he is. Because yeah, like we'll see, we haven't even done nominations yet. Wait till that happens. The veto. Who knows what's gonna happen this week?
Yeah.
So, but
I hope people really took into like account, like, I figured that this most recent week with Greg was going to be the last time we voted as a house. But
I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Because now, like, everybody loves Bruno, and
Exactly right.
it's like everybody in here is looking for a leader.
Yeah, someone to go to.
And yeah, someone to go to.
Yeah.
And
Bobby, Godfrey.
not only
those
does he have an advantage of being like the nicest guy in the house,
yeah,
he has an advantage of being the oldest in the house.
a dad, family man, kids.
So somebody that like people idolize.
Approachable.
And, yeah.
100%.
And is used to leading and guiding and
Yep.
a lot of
100%.
everybody, you know,
Yeah,
we're all
100%.
younger
yeah,
than him.
100%. But it's good that, you know, we're catching on to it and we know. It's just the key is enlightening everybody. So we'll see.
But strategically, we can't just go and be
No,
like balls to the wall.
Especially because he's HOH.
Exactly.
But we got to be careful, discreet, but hopefully next week, depending on what it is, if it's a double or if it's a normal week of HOH, I think it'll probably be a double next week. We'll have to see. I feel like if it's a double, probably a bad time to put Bruno up because we don't have a lot of time to work on convincing people. Probably Bobby is the way to go, right? Like put up Bobby and Godfrey, and then if we have to, Bobby wins veto, put up
Backdoor Bruno.
backdoor Bruno. But
Yeah, but then people will want to send Godfrey home.
exactly. But I think we'll have it with a double. We'll have enough time. We'll have our votes, and again, Ashley and Peely. So hopefully we can. It's going to be dicey though. Very
It's going to be dicey.
Very dicey.
We all have to be on
So-
the same page with it.
Yeah, 100%.
So that when it comes time, to make
comes,
these moves quick,
we can
we
act
know
on it.
exactly what we're
And
doing.
we're like, okay, this is what we're doing. Boom, boom. Yeah.
Mhm.
But it's good. We got a long time. It's only Thursday. We got all week. Probably like Tuesday, Wednesday. By then, we can all meet up. We'll talk throughout the week. We'll know what to do.
Yeah.
We'll be good to go.
A double eviction would be huge.
Yeah, it will be. And that's so scary. So scary. But if it is a double, that's good. Because then it's one of those A or B question comps about the days and stuff like that. And then that's something where we can excel at because
Sure.
we can study together. We can, help each other out. And you think Bobby's doing that? No, he's an idiot.
I mean, I don't underestimate anybody,
That is
but
true.
hopefully
Hopefully,
wouldn't.
this is one. Yeah, I would agree. He's
look how
also
Kev
said
pulled that one out of his ass.
that is true. That is true. And also,
Yeah.
and also too, like Bobby said before, like he was saying during the story time call, he said, "Oh, I have a photographic memory." I don't know if you heard that, but he said it like 12 times, and he was like,
Really?
"Well, actually, I'm not that smart." Blah, 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 blah. So we haven't even seen him do a mental copy.
He's
of
so
memory.
odd. He's so odd. His game is so like,
Terrible.
it's weak to me.
Yeah. Oh,
it's
it is.
really weak to
It's
me.
really weak. It's weak sauce. It's
Like,
terrible.
nice guy,
Great
great
guy. I love him.
but
Game wise.
there's just things that irk me about his
Yeah.
game.
Oh, so much. And I don't know. But
It's like, how are you? Like, I can't figure out how you're playing, and it's not even. I can't even think of a smart way.
to
like-
phrase it, yeah. No, you can't.
You know what I mean?
No, I know what you mean, 100%.
Okay.
It's just,
I'm like-
I think it's just terrible.
It is.
It's
It's
terrible.
just, you
It
take
makes
the
no sense.
easiest way out when you win HOH.
What? Like,
You
what?
go up on the block.
Yeah.
You bitch about
Slop.
taking the slop. Like, that was a smart move. Taking the slop. Like, oh, I'll do it. Kev did the same thing.
But then bitching about the whole, like, yeah, exactly. Look at Kev and look at Bobby. How
Mhm.
they
Kev handled that
Kevin was
perfectly.
like, yeah, it's whatever. Bobby the whole week.
And the best
Yeah.
thing about Kev is Kev had faith. Like, Kev had complete faith. I said, all you were was a pawn. You knew that
And he
just like I
trusted
was
you.
a pawn, and he trusted
Trusted
me.
you 100%.
And that's what I needed. And I showed him, like,
Mhm.
the moment, like, I could get you off there, I did.
Came off, 100%.
You know,
100%.
And then, but Bobby, he was sketchy.
Yeah, the whole time. And again, like, he's saying, oh, I don't talk game to anybody. I don't talk game to anybody. And he runs and sprints up to you, like, the first night. Like, oh,
First
Fee,
night.
Fee, don't do it.
First night, like, no, the morning of Noms,
Yeah.
he came, like, right into my room. Like, the moment it was like, good morning, house guest. Like, he was literally in there, like, 2 seconds later.
Really?
Yeah. Came right over, he's like, I just want to talk to
Good
you.
morning.
Blah, 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 blah. And I was like, I get it. But, like, you know, dude, I just woke up. I'm trying
And
to
also,
just, like, get my bearings.
Yeah, and also, when did he ever come to talk game with you? Before that?
Never.
Never.
And then
Because
he's
of
like,
HOH.
he thinks he has, like, this charm about him, which actually, like, drives me crazy. Because I'm so, like, before I was like, yeah, Bobby's hot. He's got abs, like, great.
Yeah.
But, like, the more you get to know him, the more, like, I find him so not attractive. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to be rude. It's just,
High five, high five, high five.
I'm sorry. But he thinks he has this charm, like, girls should be attracted to him, and he's got abs, and he's physical, blah, blah. But it's like, dude,
Bobby,
you couldn't be further from it.
Bobby is way closer to me than he is to Zach. Like, in terms of that regard, like, in terms of, like with the lady, like, he thinks he's like Zach, but he's like me. He's like, he's kind of a dweeb.
He's an odd one. He's very socially awkward.
Yeah.
And he's definitely good. Like, good. He's physically fit.
And he's a
no
good
doubt about that.
And he's a really nice guy, but just something.
There's something off, right?
Right? It's something.
There's something so off, and I can't put my finger
No,
on it,
it's
and I
just
keep trying to,
something.
and it's so frustrating. Because one day I'm going to wake up and I'm going to tell you, I don't know how I'll wake up.
JP, it's this. No, doctors B and JP on the case. We'll figure it out. End of the season, we'll meet up. Be like, okay, B, it was this.
It was this.
But I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what it is. It's weird, but yeah.
I like this plan though, JP. I really do. Like,
No, and I think going forward, we don't want to be too comfortable. We gotta be on our toes.
I never feel
and
too
you
comfortable
never
in
want to
here.
get comfortable in this game. But if we stay positive and we just keep our heads on straight and we're aware and stay calm, I think we'll be okay this week.
Yeah, I agree. I'm going to let people dig their own holes. Because it's when people make comments like they're too comfortable. Like Bobby, right now to me, like I would be
like he's
really
good.
shocked if Bruno didn't see how comfortable he was.
Yeah.
I really would, because
100%.
I mean, not that he's going to put him out, because he
But-
knows Bobby will do what he wants, but
it's
unsettling.
It's so obvious. Like he's so like all over the it's annoying. Like, but you know what? That's the game. That's something we got to deal with, and
I know.
we'll get through it. But
I want him out so bad.
me too. We'll have a dance party when he goes.
Okay, great. Sounds good to me.
Yeah, I'm excited. It's gonna be fun.
Bobby's out dance party. It's going to be hard sending Bruno home, but he is so dangerous in this game.
He's so dangerous in the game, and the way I look at it, if we send him home soon, he won't be on the jury. He can go home, see his kids, be with his family. Because personally, I would much rather him do that, especially with his Damien's clubfoot and everything.
Exactly.
That's doing him. If he's not going to win anyway, might as well send him home before the
instead
jury,
of keep him away from his family
so he
for
can
much
be with
longer.
his family. Because if he's on the jury for 6 weeks, or whatever, sitting like. He's gonna go nuts.
Yeah.
That would suck. Like, and that sucks enough for any of us, but for him especially, with his kids. So I think we'd be doing him a favor, because
right.
I think eventually we're all gonna catch on to him. We're gonna get him out at some point. So might as well send him home before
He's
jury.
got to realize that. Like,
Yeah.
does he really think he's suited up with like the best people in this house?
I think he does, which is maybe not. Maybe now he's starting to.
Godfrey?
Well,
No,
I
like
think
no
we
offense to
got-
Godfrey,
yeah.
but just like I mean,
I think he just thinks with Godfrey that Godfrey will do whatever he tells him.
which is true, but
Which is
like
true, right?
Godfrey is not that smooth with people like talking to them.
No.
And I don't know how and Bobby, like he sees how socially awkward Bobby is.
Mm-hmm.
I really don't think that's like an army. I'm not intimidated by them.
Neither am I.
At all.
Especially now that G's gone.
Yeah.
Not at all. Because
Like physically, they got it. Socially, that
Nope.
is the most
Nope.
awkward combination you could have.
exactly. Strategically, nope. Mentally,
Yeah.
we don't think so.
Not that we know
Not that we
of.
know of. They could.
I mean, Godfrey's not bad. Like he was definitely working on that puzzle, and damn it, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But even so,
Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, Godfrey also, in the laundry thing, he asked me, he's like, yo, man, how do you spell fight?
or was he really like? Do you
Well,
really think?
I think that's, I think he's playing up that he's stupid. I don't, he's like, yo, how do you spell fight? How do you
Really,
spell
Godfrey?
How do you spell laundry? I'm like, dude.
That's
like,
so annoying.
Like, come on. Like, you think I really think you're that dumb?
Yeah.
You don't know how to spell that?
This guy.
I mean, it's crazy.
It's insulting, really. It's insulting
it
to
is.
think that we think like.
that we're that stupid that we buy that.
Yeah.
You know? And that's why I said it like 12 times. I was like, Godfrey said he could, because I'm like trying to expose him for being
Good.
being an idiot.
No, that's awesome.
So stupid. But
We just need to open people's eyes indirectly. We obviously understand that the aggressive approach does not work for
No
anybody.
way,
G was a
no
perfect
way.
example of that.
yeah.
So we just have to socially charm the pants off them.
And so far, so good, right?
We're doing all right.
All
We're
right.
doing all right.
Okay, B. I'll see you in a bit.
See ya. Champion.
Yo, Godfrey! Some pasta down there, bud?
Nah. This is just like red and some salsa and yeah. And mayonnaise. The what? What? Yeah. Actually, I'm gonna add one of these last-minute burgers inside too, yeah. Can you check for bread in there?